Carmelites by Ricky Franco.
There was actually four founders of this order. First one, Saint Teresa of Avila, born on March 28, 1515 at Gotarandura, Spain. Died on October 4th, 1582 at Alba de Tormes, Spain. She was a nun, a mystic, and an author of spiritual writings of poems, and founded numerous convents throughout Spain. She is the patron saint of headache sufferers and writers, because on many of her writings she talked about great migraines she experienced. Her feast day is on October 15th, and an inspirational quote of her is to have courage for whatever comes in life, everything lies in that. The second founder, Simon Stock, born on 1165 at Aylesford, United Kingdom, died on May 16th, 1265 at Bordeaux, France. Very little is known about his life with historical certainty. He lived an ascetic life. He lived on a diet of herbs, roots, and wild apples, and drank only water. The Blessed Virgin Mary is traditionally said to have appeared to him and given him the Carmelite habit, the brown scapular, which is what he is holding on his left hand. He is the patron saint of the English province and decalced Carmelites. Feast day is on May 16th. An inspirational quote is, "Whoever dies in this garment shall not suffer eternal life. It shall be a sign of salvation, a protection in danger, and a pledge of peace." The third founder is Kuriakose Elias Chavarra, born on February 10th, 1805 in Kainakari, India. Died on January 3rd, 1871, Kunamuva, India. He was an Indian Catholic priest and social reformer. He is the first canonized Catholic male saint of Indian origin and belongs to the Syro-Malabar Catholic Church, an Eastern Catholic church in the state of Kerala. He is the patron saint of the press industry, media, literature, and congregations. His feast day is on February 18th. Inspirational quote is, "Children, you are God's investment in the hands of your parents." The fourth founder is Berthold of Calabria, born on 1155 at Ligonnès, France. Died on 1195 at Mount Carmel, Israel. He was a Norman French crusader who established a hermit colony on Mount Carmel in 1185. His feast day is on March 29th. So, Carmelites history. The first institution of Carmelite nuns was founded in 1452 in Mount Carmel, Israel, where they got their name, Carmelites, Mount Carmel. The aim of the reform was to restore and emphasize the austerity and contemplative character of the primitive Carmelite life. The spiritual focus of this order is contemplation. Their understanding of contemplation is prayer, community, and service. Who are the Carmelites? The Carmelites are formally known as the Order of Brothers and the Blessed Virgin Mary of Mount Carmel. From the research I have done, it seems that the Carmelites stress more on obedience and poverty of the three evangelical councils, since their main focuses are prayer, community, and service. In this order, there are nuns, monks, priests, and lay people. And like any other religious order, they take the vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience, and they don't take any other special vows. Carmelite nuns in the Quindham Monastery in the Norfolk countryside dedicate their life to silent prayer. They only speak during short work periods. Lay people in the Carmelite order are Third Order Carmelites, or TOC, who are over 17 years of age and who are Catholics that are in full communion with the Church. These people are called to live more deeply in their baptismal promises. The lay Carmelite follows the mission of the Carmel, which is also the mission of the Church, which is to transform the secular world after the teachings of Jesus. This is accomplished through the Carmelite charism and dedication of prayer, community, and service. By 2001, the membership had increased to approximately 2,100 men in 25 provinces, 700 enclosed nuns in 70 monasteries, and 13 affiliated congregations and institutions. In addition, the Third Order of Lay Carmelites count 25,000 to 30,000 members throughout the world. What do Carmelites do? As I mentioned a couple slides earlier, Carmelites' spiritual focus is contemplation. What is distinctive of Carmelites from the other orders is the way they practice the elements of prayer, community, and service, taking particular inspiration from the prophet Elijah and Mary, patrons of the order. Nuns in the Carmelite order live and follow a completely contemplative life. The Carmelite order doesn't focus on one ministry, such as teaching, or one way of service, such as pastoral work. Instead, they ask each friar to discern with the community where his talents can be best used for the needs of the world and church.
High schools. Some high schools in the United States run by the Carmelite Order are Mount Carmel High School in Chicago, Illinois, Crespi Carmelite High School in LA, California, and Joliet Catholic Academy in Joliet, Illinois. The Mount Carmel High School in Chicago is an all boys school as well. They live out this order by requiring 4 years of religion to graduate and giving Mass every week to students.